Yo, what's good, man? I usually don't even get into stuff like this, and this isn't even a new story. I just came across it, but I was like, yo, this is too good to pass up, so I'm just gonna talk about it anyway. Hit that thumbs up button. Tia Mowry. So Tia Mowry, twin sister of Tamara, the twins back in the day. I was a big fan, just like everybody else. I used to watch Sister Sister too. I have no shame in my game. Now she's 44 and she recently was on this new show, some talk show, and they were talking about her dating life because she just divorced her husband about a year ago, Corey Hartwig. He's another actor, and she goes on to say, "I have nobody in my DMs. Like nobody is coming and hollering at Tia right now." And I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, do women think we like Fred Flintstone? Do y'all think we just prime apes? Like we just work and play with tools and we dig dumb men. Da, 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 da. No, like we look at the market. Guys have seen the market. Tia Mowry, because this is why sometimes it's important to meet the girl you deal with, the exes, because if she got some lousy cats that she dealt with, I mean, that's probably a reflection on you. Maybe that's her type and you fit the bill. But if she left a good guy, that's a red flag. I'm not no dating expert, but that's a red flag. Corey Hartwig has the perception, at least, of being a good guy. He's I wouldn't say he's a big star in Hollywood. That might have something to do with it, either money. But he's a good dude, good father. And if she'll leave a guy like that after 14 years of marriage, only months after announcing their separation, and you already talking about she's already putting herself out there on a date. So you left because you was ready to jump back out there. It wasn't like you left because the relationship was scarred. Because a lot of women, if the divorce was really heavy, it's gonna be a while before she go back out there and date. She jumped right back out there. So you left him with intentions on going back out there to the streets. I mean, she wanted to be in the streets. And now she in the streets and it ain't what she thought it was. It's the grass is not green. It's cold out there. It's cold. It's nasty. I'm telling you, if you got a good person, work it out. It's not, you don't want to be out here. You know what I mean? They selling stuff for $40. The girls going straight from high school to the strip club. STDs is all over the place. People getting chlamydia in their throat nowadays. It's sick out here. I could go further into that, but you trust me, if you got somebody at the house, y'all work that out, man, because you don't want to be out here in this. You really don't, man. And you don't think Tia, I think, overestimated her market value. She thought, oh, I still look good. And yeah, but you're not as appeasing as you were when you were probably 25. And people look at your history. They look at the kind of man you were just with, that you left. I mean, you walked out on this man. And the fact that they got two kids, 11 and 5. So this boy is about to be a teenager soon, and most critical point of his life, and you yank the father out the household. And this is what she uses, and a lot of them use these type of liberating terms to make themselves feel good about this and not have any guilt for dividing the family. This is her statement when she first filed for divorce. I'm graduating. She says, I'm graduating from my marriage. I'm like, how do you graduate from marriage? How do you do that? Like graduation and marriage, that's two different things. Like you either work that shit out or it's a failure. But you don't say you graduated from that. Like you just wanted to be out here in these streets and test the waters. And now you out here and you found out it ain't what it cracked up to be. And it's not just her. Lala's been out here crazy. She's talking about she's strong. She's been having a hard time dating also. I'm like, so there's this trend going on where it's like a lot of our women are out here at 40 plus leaving marriages long term. I mean, Lala and Mello were together for like 10 years. And she was in and out. But I mean, you're not in your 20s anymore. You're not going to find another high-paid basketball player to date you like you did 20-something years ago with Melo. Like that, those days are done. So more than likely, you're trying to date somebody that's on your same value, money-wise. But most of the guys who got money, that's 40 plus, they dating girls that's like 20, 30. Like isn't 50 Cent like 45? His girl's like 26. You know what I mean? Ron Osley's like 80. His wife's like 60. You know what I mean? Older guys with money don't typically date women around their age. Why would they? I didn't used to get that either. Now I'm like, okay, I get that now. Because why would they want to, like, it just don't go that way. You know what I mean? What's the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce? She's barely 40. He's what, 55? Show me how many older guys with power and money that's really dating chicks in the same age bracket as them, and I'll wait, because they're not. And then these girls jump out here at 40 something, says she's been single and on the block for some time. This is what they say in this article. She's very protective of her son, Kyan, who's 15. It's a lot of stories like this. And she's having issues dating. She goes to his games. Boys his age is checking her out. She's just become that hot mom. She's Stifler's mom. You ever see American Pie? That's Lala now. She's Stifler's mom. And even all of the surgeries and everything, like, people look at what you did, they like, oh, she left Mello? You left the first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the all-time scorers. This man was filthy rich. This man got an empire. I'm like, okay. So keep aware of that. You know what I mean? Your dating record, your track record, and then Megan Good. Megan Good, I've had a crush on her since I was a kid. Megan Good was out here in these streets for a long time. The pastor saved her. All right, he came in and swooped her up and was trying to turn her around. And it looked like it was working, but you always knew it just wasn't a good fit. It just kind of seemed off. And I guess she couldn't help it, man. She wanted to be in them streets. Like, she had to be her. She couldn't do it no more, man. And she left him. She left a good guy. The perception, at least that's what people have. And he wrote a book recently, and I think he's doing interviews, and he admitted on some show, I think it was Breakfast Club. He was like, yeah, I was crying myself to bed at night at times in the beginning. He probably was puzzled. Like, he couldn't believe, or as good as he was to her, she still left him. And I'm telling you, when we see women leaving good guys, men look at that shit. And they be like, oh, nah, I'm cool on her. You know what I mean? She a bust down. She's something you just hit and move on. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to build there. Because the quality of the guys you dated in the past that you've left, it's a lot of good guys who've got left out here. And you be like, damn, like, why this guy can't get a date? Why this? And you be like, wow. So it's a matter of choices. But now she's with Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. I think that was just PR. But a lot of people, like, he had a lot of heat. A lot of black people, a lot of black women was mad when they found out he was into white women. And then he had that whole scandal come out. Next thing you know, like a week later, oh, he's dating Megan Good. I was like, okay. And I just think, and y'all, there's just a lot of problems though. You see these numbers, see statistics, 70% black women single, this, that. It starts with a lot of nonsense and a lot of bad messaging. You stop listening to Steve Harvey. See what it is. You gotta think like a woman, act like a man, and y'all follow that. And it's just a lot of stubbornness. Y'all so quick to walk out on us and run, and we are so reluctant to not chase. We don't chase anymore like men did back in the day. Back in the day, men would chase after their woman, chase her down if she left them. Nobody's standing in front of the house with the radio singing love songs. Those days are done, man. Nobody's doing all of that. We are not chasing nobody. And I think especially if modern guys who feel like they got value, they feel like they are good guys, are not chasing down women that decide to walk out like that. They just like, you know what, that's your loss. Go out here in the streets and see what you tell me. And then crawl back when you want to rebound, I guess. But that's just how it is. I don't know what's the solution to it. But, yeah. Tia Mowry out here. Somebody please DM Tia Mowry. Let me know what y'all think. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that notifications. Subscribe, all that good stuff.